Nick Caserio and the Houston Texans have been making moves. I give my predictions on who's going to get cut next. Cue the intro. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead. Your host, as always, Harley Dugan. Like I referenced earlier, the Houston Texans have been making moves with Nick Caserio. And if you don't know already, I'm just going to highlight the big names. Nobody like Peter Colombai, excuse me. But Nick Martin got cut. Okay, you saved about $7 million in cap. So good to go. I already predicted that to happen. Check. Next one, Duke Johnson. That was the next prediction. If you didn't see already from the Texans free agency running back video I posted a few days ago, possibly a week ago, I said Duke Johnson needed to be cut. You save about $5 million right there. I also said David Johnson was going to get cut, and he's not. So David Johnson is going to be possibly restructured. That's the rumor. That's what Aaron Wilson did imply in his tweet, that the Houston Texans are looking to lower that $8 million cap hit that you will take on if you keep David Johnson on this team. So am I against him being on the team? No, just in the aspect of the New England Patriots, and I hate to be the Patriots of the South, but overall they always kept a numerous amount of running backs. You know, Kevin Falk, Rex Burkhead, James White. Who else am I thinking of? Sonny Michel. This year was really their bell cow and Damian Harris, who they primarily used. But what I'm saying is the Patriots have used numerous running backs. Then, I mean, if you keep a David Johnson and restructure him to somewhere where he can make about $3 million a year, then cool. I'm up for it. Have him be, a rotational back that you can use sparingly, and maybe with a new running scheme and James Campen, the offensive line play hopefully gets better and the run scheme is better. Hopefully, that's just optimistic glasses on right now. But a few potential cuts that I do think the Texans are going to be making. One of them is Darren Fells. Darren Fells will save you close to $4 million in cap space. So get rid of him. You got all these tight ends. I don't need Darren Fells. It's nothing I want to keep. I'd rather keep Pharaoh Brown. And yeah, I don't like the attitude of, well, it don't matter. I'm going to get that direct deposit in anyway. Like, I could care less. As long as he's producing on the field, who cares, right? You get him, you got Jordan Akins, and maybe you do look at tight end in free agency somewhat. I don't think that happens. I think they roll with the same tight ends they got on the roster as of right now. Another cut that I think could be happening is Brandon Dunn. Brandon Dunn could save you somewhere around $3.5 million. And look, I like DJ Dunny, but overall, 4-3 type of system. Does he fit a 4-3 scheme? I don't know, and he plays that 3-4 defensive end, kind of run stopping left or right end. And I don't know if he can fit in a 4-3 scheme with Lovie Smith, but I mean, who knows? But you will save approximately $3.5 million by cutting him. And then somewhat the fans keep wanting is Bernard McKinney, and whether or not he gets cut or traded, I do think he has some trade value, at most a 4th-round pick possibly. I would not mind trading Bernard McKinney. I also would not mind cutting Bernard McKinney. I also would not mind keeping him. Does he fit in a 4-3 though? I don't know. I don't know if Bernard McKinney is your middle linebacker in a 4-3. I really don't. Just because his coverage is absolutely horrible. That's something that 4-3 linebackers do more of, is reading run placements and covering a lot. And Bernard McKinney does display his lack of coverage. So with that being said, I do think you don't get nothing from McKinney, and I think he ends up getting cut. And if you cut him, you save approximately about $8 million just right there. You got a cheaper option in Tyrell Adams, who showed flashes last year. And whether or not that was a lack of defensive line play, he still showed flashes of where he busted up the gaps and took out running backs. So with those 3 guys being cut, you're somewhere around $15 million being saved. 3 guys that I know that Houston Texan fans want to be cut. would possibly be like Whitney Merciless, Eric Murray, Randall Cobb. Like we all know those three are pretty much useless to the team, and what they were last year was absolutely atrocious. Okay, but it's just highly unlikely just because of financial reasons. You're going to be taking a big hit cap wise if you cut a Whitney Merciless, if you cut a Randall Cobb or an Eric Murray. Eric Murray slightly so much. I still think they possibly cut Eric Murray and just take the hit. And who knows? Maybe they cut all three and the Texans really just, eat up that money and free up cap space some other way by restructuring contracts. Who knows? But at the end of the day, those are a few guys that I think the Houston Texans are going to be cutting or possibly trading next. So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for the notice to turn on. Drop down your comments below. Who do you think is going to get cut? Who do you think is going to get traded, possibly restructured even? Let me know in the comment section. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.